I am just going to restart recording this video because nothing has gone well, even remotely. So I started recording this video probably about close to 2 weeks ago now, and I don't think a single thing has gone right. So I'm just going to restart it. I'm trying not to show the right-hand side of the screen because you'll see why in a second. So I'm just going to be doing the intro in here. So well, that's ironic. That's in the center of the screen, latest death. We'll get to that in a sec. I found a world eater design. I got all the resources, I built it, and the server didn't really like it all too much. So yeah, that didn't go well. So I tried another one, that also didn't go well. And I tried another one, that also didn't go well. So I eventually stopped trying to find other world eater designs and made my... So yeah, we have my own original world eater design, which I'll introduce in a second. It's not great, but it works on the server, which is the main thing I need it for. So, yippee. And in the process of it, right before I went to record this clip, I opened OBS and the game crashed, and I did that in the middle of running it, and I was writing one of the minecarts on it so I could travel with it so it didn't like go into unloaded chunks. And when I logged back in, I was on the ground, exploded, all my stuff was gone, so I had to get everything back again quickly, which wasn't a huge deal. I had most of the stuff I needed anyway. But yeah, that was fun. So I've just been running this like all week, and yeah, we have a lot of it cleared out. We have a lot of it cleared out. I'll show you. I actually downloaded Zero's minimap just for this episode so I could show you kind of what I've done. So like I've at least done some of each area. I've dug out almost, not completely, but most of it on this side. This section here, this is what I'd be considering to be complete. Probably this section here is what I'm doing right now. I realized, hey, I probably actually need to be recording something because I don't want to start the episode, because I was always going to restart the episode. I didn't want to start it and the thing was done. So yeah, we have a lot of it done. So I have been busy. I have done more than just digging everything out now. We now have most of the walls of the base. So most of the walls of the base. I should say. So okay, it's night. I'm gonna sleep so then we can actually see it, because Zero's minimap matches the time of day, which is cool but also really annoying. So you can kind of just see you've got the kind of that vague outline of kind of as it goes around. And yeah, you can see it's coming up to Y101, which is where the base is, like the actual base is going to be set. That's going to be it's going to vary in height a little bit as it goes around, but I think it's majority just going to be on the same plane just to make things easier for me. I know it's not like the most realistic thing, but at the same time, it's also not the most realistic thing that it's up 40 meters from sea level, so it doesn't matter in the long run. We're not going for 100% realism with this base, but as you saw in the thing here, we also have, and as you can see here, I've started filling in this big chunk, and the reason I've started with this chunk of kind of the base of it is because this is where the entrance is going to be. This to the city, we're going to kind of come in from this angle. There's going to be a big bridge that runs parallel here. I'm going to get rid of this little sliver of mountain that's left here, and then we're going to have a big bridge that runs parallel and coming across to here. So I'm going to fill in this area a bit as well. But also what I want to do is I want to fill in the area where the first build is going to be. So the first building, which we're going to start next episode, I want to fill in the base of where that's going to be resting, essentially. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually out of stone. So we can fill in like the rest of this area here and then over there where the base is going to be for the building. I'm going to go dig out some slime chunks because I want to make a slime farm. Yes, I probably should have done it before I built all the flying machines. I had to steal all the slime from Frosty's slime farm, but I'm going to make my own now. So I'm going to dig out some slime chunks. If you've been watching since season 1 of BiCo, I really hope I don't mess it up this time, because I did last time. If you remember, I dug out 2 slime chunks and they were the wrong chunks. I didn't dig out slime chunks, I dug out regular chunks. And I just never really went back to it. And I think I titled from memory that video like a monument to my stupidity or something. So let's not do that again. Let's not do that again. So I'm gonna go dig out some stuff. I don't know where exactly the chunks are yet. I'm gonna try to find 2 next to each other, kind of in the vicinity of where I've got all my farms under one of the accounts. So let's head over there now, and I'm gonna have a time lapse of digging it out. Wahoo, fun time. So what was it again that I said before we did that time lapse? Oh yeah, let's not dig out the wrong chunks again. I don't 100% know, but I'm pretty sure I've done it again. I don't know how. I made sure with chunk base this time. I made sure, but I don't know. Apparently, that's why I started digging out this one as well, because there's just nothing spawning down here. Like I dug out this chunk. This is definitely the chunks according to chunk base, and just nothing. There's no slimes. There's nothing. I don't know. So yeah, I started digging out this chunk as well. I mean, I didn't finish it just because I actually found a whole bunch of stone up near where the villagers are. That was left over from when I was digging out this big area here. So that was kind of more than enough for the time being. So I'm going to come back to this the next time I need some more stone, and I'm just going to keep digging out chunks until eventually we get a slime chunk. I swear to God, I don't know how this keeps happening. I don't know. Am I just cursed or something? Genuinely? But yeah, regardless, we're going to go back over and start filling in this area, and I'll get back to you once we've done that. And we have quite a few shulkers now, I think. I don't know, how many do I have? Let's see. I think this is kind of comparable to what we started with when we're doing the walls. So this could last me a while. I don't know. How many shulkers do I have? Let's see. That many. How many is this? This 30 shulkers. Okay, that's not bad. So we are going to get started now, and I'm gonna do time lapse because I want to do another time lapse. I like. So there we have our platform all built up, and if you look on the map, you can see it just here. It's kind of right in the center for our build next episode. And yeah, no, this is all built up. This was probably about 5 shulkers. I swear, I always underestimate. Like, I always forget how little you actually get. Like, stacks of 64, like, in a shulker. I don't know why. I always expect it to get me a lot further than it does, but it never does. And I think that's, like, I had, like, 2, at the start of this episode, I had about 2 double chests were full of shulkers, full of stone. And we're going to need a hell of a lot more. I'm going to need to... All the digging I've done up to the season so far is not going to compare to what I'm going to have to do for the rest of the season. So we've got all of these shulkers left full of stone, which, like, that'll get us, like, a fair distance. I'm going to fill in this area between episodes. I'm not going to do that today just because I'm running out of time and I want to get this episode out tonight, preferably. so I can start on the next one as soon as possible. But yeah, I'm not going to do this today, but we should have enough stone to keep us going for a little bit. And I'm going to have to do some more digging. But yeah, so why have I built this platform first? Why specifically right in the middle? That is because next episode we are going to be building our city hall, which is going to be, the whole center of everything. That's where I want to kind of branch out from. I've got the city. I've had the city hall designed for longer than I've had Waddle Dee Town designed. So yeah, I kind of did that as a proof of concept, probably halfway through BiCo season 2, because like I said a few episodes ago, I've had this in my brain for so long. But yeah, no. So I have everything all planned out. Not everything, but I have probably just under a third of the city planned out overall. I've got most because we're going to split up into different sections. Like, kind of this middle area is probably going to be like the kind of central district kind of government stuff, and like I've got like a fire station and like a police station, and I've got the city hall. So I've got kind of everything planned out for that central area now. Then we're going to have other areas like the kind of business area, the kind of nightlife area, kind of entertainment type district, I guess. I'm having to use the map to actually tell where I'm going. I'm gonna get rid of Zara's minimap because I don't like it. I just got it for this episode specifically to kind of show what. Oh wow! I nearly flew into that. I just got it for this episode specifically to kind of demonstrate what I was trying to explain then, as you saw. But yeah, today has been a very, very productive episode. I also feel like that I've not gotten much actual video content out of it. This has been one of those projects where like I've just kind of had to just lock in and do it. And like it's kind of hard to record because it's very monotonous. It's not really something I can make content out of just because like the whole digging thing, yeah, it looks cool, but like everything that looks cool about it comes from afterwards. The process of it's kind of boring and hard to record. So I apologize. This episode, I've gotten a lot of progress done, but not much of it on camera. It's just hard. Also, I need to tear down the rest of these flying machines. What I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna come in and like disable them all from being able to be activated, just because I know me and I am 100. Okay, my monitor just turned off. Okay, my monitor just turned off completely and just turned itself back on. What the heck? Okay. But like I could still see on OBS on my other monitor. Okay, that's so weird. Okay, I'm scared now. But what I was saying is I'm gonna come in and take out all of the things to actually activate them because I know me and I know that I am going to accidentally trigger these and blow up all the stuff I've built on top of it. So I'm just gonna disable these and disarm all the world eaters because stuff like that happens. Luckily, I got to the other one just in time, although that one's broken anyway. So I harvested when I was building the ones below this one, because this was the one that's higher up. I harvested the coral from them because I didn't have enough coral, so they probably wouldn't do anything anyway. But like, I don't like just having them sitting here. It feels wrong. I don't know. Alright, so all of those are disarmed now, and I think that is a good spot we can end the video. Actually, before I do though, quickly, I'm gonna ask a question, that I have, because I genuinely, this is one part of the base I genuinely cannot decide on, and I want people's opinions on this, so put the comments of your opinions. What we're gonna do with like the area down here where like the water is going to be, or should I say, should we put water in? Because I have a question. Do we, since everything is going to be kind of grayscale, black and white, noir in the city, where it kind of meets the edge and where kind of got the border of where the color is and where the color isn't, do we want that border to just be in the city itself or surrounding it as well? Because like, do we want the water, the blue water, to continue all the way wrapping around the city, or did we want to potentially replace the water with like a fog effect with like grey stained glass? Because that would require a hell of a lot of effort. And I don't know if I have it in me, but at the same time, I don't know how much I really like the blue. I don't personally like it all that much. So I kind of want to get people's opinions of it, whether that's something you want me to do or not, because yeah, I don't particularly want to, but also I need someone to tell me to do it, because otherwise I will just put it off for the entire season and it won't get done. But yeah, that will be the end of the episode. So thank you for watching, even though this episode has been a mess, probably the most chaotic video I've made in a long time. Combination of technical issues both on my end and the server end, and then I actually had to record from a few different locations and setups. I don't know if you noticed the difference in microphone quality and resolution at the start of the video compared to the end of it. So it's just been a whole thing, and then the distance between uploads. I know last episode said I wanted to do weekly, but thank you anyway for watching. Hopefully I can get a bit more consistent now that this project is done. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one, because we have some fun stuff planned. We have the City Hall. Also, we may or may not have another meeting with Twajina George planned. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe and comment and do all that fun stuff. And I'll see you in the next one if you choose to watch it.